Anna Madeley, who plays Mrs. Hall in the Channel 5 series All Creatures Great and Small, has opened up on her character's relationship with Helen Alderson, played by Rachel Shenton, and how she misses having James Herriot, Nicholas Ralph, at the dinner table. Touching on how Mrs. Hall has gone from hosting a full house to a much quieter one, Anna explained, "They have a really lovely evolution. The interesting thing about Mrs. Hall and Helen is they are both in a way mothers. They both run their own households, although they do it quite differently and have other responsibilities. But because Helen had to fulfill that role of mother/carer for her sister and is also the one who cooks and cleans for their household, there is a big Venn diagram crossover for them. Win a pair of tickets to the Coronation Street experience. Mrs. Hall is so excited to welcome Helen into her home and wants her to feel like it's her home, but there is a journey to go on." Speaking about Helen and James' absence, she added, "Mrs. Hall really misses having James at the dinner table but understands that as a newly married couple, they need their space and their privacy. They need their own life, so it's a real tug on her heart wanting them to have a fantastic start to married life together, but also knowing it's a challenging situation having to cook on a tiny little stove up in the loft, but knowing they are having fun and enjoying life. In her heart, she hopes they'll find their way back to the table and she'll get to cook for them and almost welcome not quite another child into the home but someone else to love who expands the family." Don't miss All Creatures Great and Small star tells fans that's a wrap in series update. Insight: Shetland star lands major role in All Creatures Great and Small Series 4. Latest: All Creatures Great and Small confirmed Tristan's replacement as new vet arrives. Watch, there are some lovely moments when they get to share a bit and Mrs. Hall opens up a little about the early days of her married life and those moments of happiness and moment of not being able to predict the future but just make the best decisions you can. Nicholas Ralph recently gave an update on how filming was coming along on his Instagram stories. Alongside an image with a clapperboard, he wrote, "That's a wrap. What a wonderful bunch," meaning the new series will most likely be aired early next year. All Creatures Great and Small is available to watch on My5.